Good morning, South Florida, and welcome to the breakfast at the Brooklyn Cafe TV.
Take a deep breath and a good whiff of that coffee brewing. Grab yourself some toast, a donut, or any breakfast. As Dawn and Freddie get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
So I grabbed myself and called 888-994-4995 to share a tip of the day,
Or just to say good morning.
so get ready for the time of your life.
Shake off your sleepies, buckle up, because it's showtime.
Open the sound. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show, live from the WNN Beasley Studios.
How you doing? Happy Tuesday. Talk to me Tuesday. Let's see what's going on today. You know what today
I'm going to tell you
is?
something. I like the way my hat looks today.
Today is a National
Excellent.
Thesaurus Day. Thank you very much, Ryan. Good morning to you.
Good morning to Ryan. It's the man, the voice, and now the C of Ryan.
Today is National Thesaurus Day.
You're making fun of me, right?
Not at all. Check it out.
Because my English is not very sexy.
It is 48 degrees and sunny right here in sunny South Florida. We are coming to you live from WWNN radio station right here in the beautiful East Boca Raton location. Slick, I just got breaking news for you as we sit here. I'm not sure if you know this. You ready? NFL player Malik Mcdowell. Do you know who he is?
Yeah. What
was
about him?
arrested on charges of public exposure and beating a deputy.
Yeah, it's old news. That's about 2 days old.
I do not know. I do not know who Malik Mcdowell is, but
Why
that is
isn't
the
this
news
here?
of the day.
Because I didn't know an NFL player was going to beat down a cop.
Oh, are you kidding? When they get crazy, they drink. NFL player kills person in car. NFL player pulled over for driving 135 miles an hour.
We've got a new producer joining us on this morning show.
I got breaking
We've got
news.
Sarah with us, yes.
Sarah, how you doing, Sarah?
I'm good.
Get closer to your mic, Sarah. You all right?
Mhm.
You're not going to faint, are you?
No, no.
You sure?
Yeah.
Sarah, actually, we should get up and let Sarah do the show.
How about, yeah, we could do that before she goes to
With
class.
this coffee that you made.
Zoop.
This coffee is so strong. Yes.
Other than being open,
Yes.
a bumper,
Yes.
a rejoin,
Yes.
and a close.
Yes.
What else do you need
For a caregiver?
for any of those? Caregiver.
Caregiver has commercials.
Okay, I see.
Jordana has 4 commercials.
There's like a bunch of numbers. I don't know which commercials you want. So I'll
Okay.
have to,
All
Just
right, so we'll go over
pick
with
3
them
of them.
with
We'll
you.
go over with
No,
you.
Jordana has four specific ones.
We'll go over it with you. Let us finish what we're doing on the air right now.
yes. Awesome.
Perfect,
right.
thank you.
This coffee is so strong. How many scoops of coffee did you put in the thing?
Well, here's the situation.
This a situation?
Situation 1 is I needed the coffee. Situation 2 is there's 2 bags of coffee. Situation 3 is I needed a scoop.
There's a bag of thing here, coffee, pre-mixed.
It was already pre-mixed?
Yes,
Oh, so you
I
got it.
told you it was pre-mixed.
Well, it was in a decaf container.
Again, pre-mixed.
Too late. So you got a little bit of decaf.
So you only put 4.
You got a little bit of regular.
How much did
and
you
a
put?
heaping spoonful. A few more than 4. You had a cup of coffee this morning,
I didn't make it.
but you still have one.
Bazuli gave me, it was like so cold. This is jet propulsion. I'm on my way to the moon. My cheeks are hardening. Look, I'm turning red.
Happy Tuesday, everyone, to you. We got a lot to do today. I was so tired last night. By the time I got home, I ate dinner, took a shower, and I was in bed by 9:30 last night watching that new Jimmy Fallon show. It's like a karaoke type of show. Have you
I don't
seen
like
it?
that. Yeah, he's copying people.
But they've got some beautiful sets, is all I can tell you. And then I think about who's going to be cleaning it, and clearly it is not Jimmy Fallon.
What do you mean
So
cleaning
somehow along this journey that you and I are taking,
Yeah.
Jimmy Fallon does not clean the floors or the toilets.
So you don't want to clean the toilets anymore?
No, or the floors. We're taking this to a new level in 2022.
We have to find a cleaner, a janitor.
Yes, it's getting a little bit old. But I do have breaking news. Do you like KFC?
I've actually never had KFC.
Ever?
I
Ever?
think so. That
No.
I remember. Probably when
Slick.
I was younger.
She never had KFC. Even you must had at least once.
I have to say, like, the good part of last year, I barely had KFC.
You barely had it?
Yeah.
Just like the suit you barely wore on Saturday.
No, because, like, sometimes it goes to Popeyes. Like, Popeyes take my...
Popeyes is good.
Have you ever
So-
had it?
Popeyes? It's
No,
right down the
KFC.
street. I live at KFC. I own stock in KFC.
Well, let me tell you what they have now.
What they got now?
They're rolling it out just for KFC.
What they call?
Plant-based chicken finger-licking good nuggets called Beyond Fried Chicken.
But I've had that already.
You have a KFC?
Not at KFC. Theirs must be good, but I've had all of this plant-based stuff from Burger King. Everybody does
It's
plant-based.
good. I like the plant-based stuff.
You like it?
Yeah.
So here's the interesting thing. You're going to be healthy. You're going to be plant-based. But wait, let me deep fry it in some good KFC finger-licking
And then
good
they put that sauce that'll kill you.
breadcrumbs and some chicken. Have you ever seen that commercial they have? I call it a heart attack in a bowl. Mashed potatoes. You're going to tell me you just ate it for dinner. Mashed potatoes, corn, fried chicken.
I had it 2 nights ago.
Gravy, and then
It's called a KFC bowl.
I call it a heart attack in a bowl.
Why? It's just mashed potatoes and corn
And
and
Gravy?
the chicken piece. No, I
And
don't
fried
take the
chicken?
gravy. It's
And-
nice. Finger-licking chicken.
Yeah.
The pieces.
That's why I pray
You
for
know,
you
the
every
problem
day.
the problem between you and me is that you don't enjoy the food. I got to enjoy it.
You enjoy your food, Sarah?
I do, yeah.
You like to have it roll down your arms and then clean it up
Oh, you got to
afterward.
find that piece again, Slick. You got to find that drip.
But I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed of it. I love food. I love to have a good time with food. If you're gonna give me wine, I'm gonna enjoy it. If I'm gonna have tequila, I'm gonna drink it. You see The Rock last night? He was with 2 other guys. We were watching that debacle Arizona game, and The Rock was drinking tequila because he was going for the LA Grams.
Tequila, that's why.
He has his tequila. He says, when an appropriate time to be drinking tequila because they were smacking Arizona around. But I love food. I love to enjoy it. You eat like a bird. She says, okay, let me have a plate of pasta. She hits 1 pasta. Okay, can I put the rest to go?
That's what I do.
Because I feel like it's more of enjoyment when I bring it home.
I seen you eat, big boy. I seen
know
you
I
eat.
But like I do like when it comes to certain stuff like I
The-
take
you
a bite and
eat-
then I'm like,
You eat in waves. Like when you're real hungry in the morning, I gotta go get something to eat. He comes back and he devours it. When everybody else eats, he's like, nah, I'm not hungry. I mean, he's like real moody with his food.
Anna's funny than when she eats,
she
I love the way Anna eats.
right?
Remember when we went to Yamato and she had French fries?
She ordered like
No,
loaded fries.
she
and then she
says-
ordered a burger and a milkshake.
I
to go with it.
ordered. I says, "You just gonna have fries?" And she says, "Yeah." I go, "No, you gotta have food." And I got the burger, and I got her a hangover burger. You know what a hangover burger is?
It's got an egg on top.
That's an egg. It has bacon, egg. That's a heart attack burger.
Got an egg on top.
You like hangover burgers?
I've never had one.
Are you a vegetarian?
I'm not, but I sometimes like to eat healthier.
Sometimes, like once a month.
I mean,
Are you a picky eater?
I'm not. But I like to try and eat like as healthy as I can.
Does that happen often?
Mostly.
So tell us about you in school. You are majoring in what?
So I'm majoring in graphic design. I'm a senior. I'm gonna graduate in May.
What school do you go to?
I go to Lynn University. I really like it.
It's a good school.
Yeah, it's a good school.
A lot of opportunities.
I was talking to Alana yesterday, and I said, Alana, I'd really like to work on some new media kits and new this. She says, I will
see you in
never
3
say
weeks.
no to you. She said, but you should really talk to Sarah about it because she is amazing at graphic design.
I heard you're really good. Is that true?
Yeah.
Do you do
Ooh.
websites?
Yeah, I do websites, HTML, CSS.
Yep, that's us.
Exactly.
WordPress.
So if I give you like the keys to the back room, you could fix a website?
The what?
If I give you the keys to the back door, you could fix the website?
I mean, it depends on what you have
It's an
right now.
HTML.
I
I'll show
could-
you.
I could try. Yeah.
It's easy because I'm a village idiot and I could do it. But
No, you are not.
I couldn't even get Bazuli started. If you weren't there, that would have gone sideways.
If I wasn't here for Jordani, he wouldn't have sound from last week. So the theme of the day is Don't
I
want
don't
you
know
to be in your
about.
pocket.
I don't know about all that.
What happened when all of that fell on Tuesday night?
All of this?
Hit him. Yeah.
All of it?
Yep. And you know when it fell? 7:27.
7:27.
Jordana goes live at 7:30.
That's because. Can I tell you something? Can I tell you something? I had that table turned towards that wall
Yeah.
so that I could do it instead of this way. And there was a reason I did that. To have more runway for the cameras.
Yeah.
But people that know more than me decide to do this mess.
So move it
All
back.
of this has to be cleaned up.
So let's move it back.
No, you can't move
We're
it
gonna
back.
do it like my corner.
Oh, he is the master of the corner.
Yo, that corner of yours is really scary.
Don't look under the skirt.
That's what they say.
I did yesterday.
Don't look under her skirt.
Don't look
But
under
what
the skirt.
what happened? How did it explode like that?
It exploded so much that the power bar was on
got
top
two
of the
power
sound
bars.
booth. You know what was next to it? His hat.
What the hell is going on?
We popped a lot of balloons yesterday, so it's kind of more.
His hat was up there with everything, so
Sarah,
I'm not really
are
sure
you-
what happened.
Do you have like the voice of reasoning? Like if there's a mess, you can clean up stuff. Like you have that kind of patience. That would be a no.
Mostly,
That would be a no. She looked up to the heavens and said, "Yeah,
And Alana stopped at one point, and she's like,
It's like
"This is a lot."
yeah.
that's like a runaway. I looked
What
at underneath the
happened?
skirt and I went, "Oh my god!" And I said, "Never mind."
Go under the skirt.
What happened?
She looks nice.
She looks nice on the outside, just don't go underneath the skirt.
Don't go underneath the skirt.
And
That
then
should be a lesson in life.
I
by the
tried
way.
to turn on the lights.
You like that life lesson?
They're disconnected.
She made it look nice on the outside, but don't look under her skirt.
I never heard of that.
I made it up.
I'm gonna tell you, after this cup of coffee, I'll be walking on the
You'd be
skirts.
zooted.
Where the hell did you learn to make coffee? And you drank it. You who do not eat, you drank this power fuel.
Got things to do. You heard what I told the mixer this morning. Giving it all to God and just doing what I got to do.
Yeah, he's a guy that you should do.
And you know what? I was kind of not sure whether I should say that to Mick Bazzouli or not, but I did. You know what he said? He knows the most. Just give it to him. He agreed with me.
Well, the mixer's been in, he could write books. It's funny because the mixer watches what we do.
I don't think I'd ever met him before.
And he wants, yes, you have.
Had I?
Yes. He hasn't been on the air in 2 years, 2.5 years.
He moved back here? Interesting.
He used to be on 720, and then he was on 1470. He's back.
So that's what I've decided. That's my new motto of the week. When things get bigger than you, and right now there's a whole lot of things that are way bigger than
It's
us.
not true.
Oh, really? Giving it to God. From A to Z, I will go about what we've got to go about, but the rest of the big stuff, the big guns, got to go back to God and the angels.
No, all I got to do is I got to have a plan B in place, and I was not prepared yesterday. I first I didn't know what we were walking into, but I was not prepared. That's on me. Yesterday, I felt like the coaches from the Arizona Cardinals football team. They showed up for that game unprepared.
I didn't even know they played football.
Oh,
but they
it
played
was a-
baseball.
Same.
It was it was a debacle.
Game, and I'm like, okay.
It was disgusting. The biggest SSS I've ever seen.
Really? That was last night's
They
game?
were 10-2 at one time, and you don't recognize that team.
I went. I went.
It was 11-33 or something. Yeah, they got another field goal. But I'm gonna tell you, I've never seen a professional organization. I mean, the Eagles were bad too, but Tampa made them look bad.
But Tampa's Tampa.
So we have some good games coming up now. You
Yeah.
got the Tampa's playing the Rams at Tampa. Got to pick Tampa.
Tampa on that one.
You got the 49ers going to Green Bay. You like
Mhm.
football?
I don't really know anything about football.
Well, you throw it into a hoop and then it scores a run.
But you're from Tampa, right?
I'm from Sarasota, Florida.
You like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? You like Brady?
I'll sit and watch football if someone's watching it with me, but I don't really know how it works.
You need an explanation on the game?
Sure.
Because we could do that. Bring out the
Sure.
beer, bring out the drinks. Every time they do something, you have to take a shot.
Who do we have that does a sports show?
Josh
Square?
Square. Allegedly.
So he's coming
Allegedly.
today. So we're going to have Josh Square do a playoff schedule and explain
Josh
with
Square.
X's
Why?
and
He
O's.
doesn't know that.
How do you know?
Because I know Josh. Josh is a lot of yang, 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 yang.
He'll be back today.
There's a lot of yang
Our
opinionation.
reinforcements are coming back. Thankfully, unfortunately, we had a lot
How
of
can
crew that
Josh
was
Square
out.
come back today? It's Tuesday.
Coming Tuesday and Thursday, he told me.
On night?
No, today.
At what time?
I do not know.
Well, he ain't here.
I know. So,
Like I tell you. Yang, yang, yang.
so we
Josh
got
Square
Josh
knows
Squared back.
sports.
We got Salsa back. I don't know what happened to RK. Triple J will be back next week.
Probably working.
So a lot of stuff coming around. So breaking news. Since Sarah's here, I can tell you breaking news. Illinois has now passed a law that women can get birth control from the pharmacy. They do not need a doctor's prescription.
But that's dangerous.
They're saying pharmacists are well trained to do far more than they are able to do.
Yeah, but can't you get like allergic reactions to prescriptions?
Well,
or
you have to go
the pill?
through all your proper questions and training through pharmacies. Pharmacists now get their PhD, they get their doctorate in pharmacy.
I know. Like besides that, there's another pill as well that women can pick up.
The day after pill? You're disgusting. That's disgusting.
Why?
That's disgusting.
Not necessarily.
I'm going to give you the best pill of all. Abstinence.
Abstinence. There you go.
Make believe you did and just walk around with a grin.
It's like eating pasta. One noodle and put it away. Just be done.
One noodle and put it away. No. Look at the noodle and put it away.
Look at the noodle, put it away, take it home,
One noodle. That's
pass it along to a
funny.
friend.
That's hilarious.
Have
That's
some
good.
coffee.
I can't. This is rocket fuel. I drink this and my earlobes
I'm gonna give
wiggle,
some to Jody.
waggle.
If Jody needs some like rocket fuel, we're good to go.
Jody drinks this and she's going to be out of this building. This is like, what the hell did you... Oh, there's a hair in there.
There might be some grinds in there.
Or grinds or something. What is it with you? You only have to put 4 and that's it. Do you know that the producers, the interns used to make coffee? It was called dirty coffee. So they used to run one, right? And then run it again and add a little bit more new coffee to the old coffee and run it again.
Let's pour more water.
That was called
Dirty water coffee.
dirty water coffee. And they named it. And they were proud of it.
100%.
Was it taste gross?
Well, let me tell you something.
It's a little bit strong.
This is... I can't even breathe and hyperventilating.
I'll pass it over then. I got some rocket fuel. We got some work to do today.
No, you're not getting this because you already zooted on coffee.
Zooted it up. We got Coley's Crumbs joining us today because we are launching a new cooking show.
I thought we had a meeting with them today.
We do. So she's going to be coming in today. I've got a meeting with a few other people coming in today. We got some things to do to get rocking and rolling for 2022.
Well, I got breaking news.
Okay.
I set out for the new year to double our numbers. Okay? Now, our numbers started at about 20,000. And I said, if I can end the year at 40,000 on social media, just Facebook, which you have to divide monthly, so that's per week. You take that number per week. It's a pretty good number. I woke up this morning and we're at 37,000.
Wow.
Now, the amazing thing about logarithms with Facebook is if you do it their way, it works.
But you don't know what their way is.
Yes, I do.
Oh.
That's why I went from 20 to 37,000.
In what, like 6 weeks?
Yeah.
Wow.
But remember the other day you said to me, wow, you do a lot of posting. You got to post what Facebook likes.
What is
In-
Facebook like?
Like a picture of you saying, I like coffee in the morning. As opposed to saying, drink coffee, you bird brain or whatever. They like family stuff. They like pictures, like the little girl with the doggy. They like animals. They like soft stuff.
Look
Good.
at you softening
heart
those
stuff.
edges. Who are you? What'd you do with Frank?
I used to think that it was all content based. It's not. Not at all. I'll give you a perfect example. You and I put together a small spot for Angel yesterday. Did you see the... First of all, that program you gave me, I ain't going to be doing that. You know, we're on the air. Come here.
We are actually. We're expecting.
Yes, hold on.
RK or
Is there somebody
Josh
here?
Squared?
Oh.
Okay.
Give us another 10 minutes. Don't leave. So they like the soft stuff. You know, they like a
Like
dog
Sears,
on
the softer side of
They like
touch.
a dog.
Haynes.
What?
Haynes.
Kittens.
Kittens.
Kittens. They like a dog on a surfboard.
Let's bring in Alana's bearded dragon.
No. I didn't say we had to get crazy now. Ugh. Would you date a girl that has a bearded dragon pet?
A reptile. That's questionable. Because like I have to think like she might just let this reptile out. And
I mean,
I'm
think
quick to
about it.
Screech. When I see like an animal that is not a dog nor a cat.
What
He's
is
quick
it?
to
or something
screech.
that-
What does a screech sound like?
when it happens.
What does it sound like?
Like,
So
what
you
is
wouldn't
that?
date a girl who has like tarantulas or
Like, I
frogs?
would be the one to pick it up and throw it like across the room.
Would you
Not
date
somebody
a girl that has like frogs for pets?
frogs? Why would she have a prince? She's looking for a prince.
There are
Yes.
women that oh,
She has some frogs. Why would she have frogs?
they. Wait a minute, my tongue went numb. Some women like reptiles for pets. Like
Puppies.
Alana likes,
The bearded dragon.
yeah,
But
and
it
she
does-
thinks
Oh, yours
And-
is stronger than mine.
this is ridiculous. This is.
You must have got the
That's
bottom
like
of the
tar.
pot. Mine was a whole lot better than yours.
Her dragon does smile though.
My ears are ringing. I'm sorry. What was that?
This is bad.
This is horrible.
My your cup's so much worse than mine.
And then you want me to drink this? My insides are screaming
Mine
at
is
me.
so much better. I don't know what happened to your cup.
I'm going to the ER right after this. Some girls have flying squirrels as pets. Would you ever have a flying squirrel?
Oh, Anna does, right? What's that called? A sugar squirrel?
Sugar glider.
She would have a flying squirrel as a
A
pet.
sugar glider.
Yeah, I used to actually have I had like a pet toad when I was little, and then I had a tree frog.
I married a pet toad.
Oh
Twice.
my gosh, really though?
Tree frogs. In Puerto
He
Rico.
apologizes. He doesn't really.
You had one?
In Puerto Rico? I lived in the rainforest. All I had was toads all over the
Really?
trees and the cookies all over the house. I couldn't stand it. Ugh. Used to smack them with a newspaper or a baseball bat.
See what happened yesterday? We go to leave to come here and walk outside. Alana's outside with her mom. They just gotten back from, that's her story. We'll share tomorrow.
No, let's say it.
And we hear birds in
I
the
wanna
trees,
say-
and we look up, and you know the big green tree outside our front door? When
Well,
you
that's
pull
right. That's right. That's right.
in? Parrots.
Wild parrots we have.
7 green parrots. We thought there were 7 with a red beak and yellow on its head. Next thing we know, we start the cars. 30 of them come flying in this huge school. Was it a school of birds? That's a school of fish. Flock of birds. Zoop.
You could be the principal.
Overhead.
Next life.
Oh, there were 30 of these parrots hiding out in the tree.
And they say that their stool is bad for cars, so don't park under that tree. But I would love to keep parrots there. Yeah, if we feed them, will they stay?
We got to find out what you feed green parrots.
Me and Anna were talking.
They're very noisy.
Me and
Oh, you
Anna
know
were
what they
talking
are?
about, like, exotic
I've
animals.
actually seen them around Sarasota. I've seen them like in neighborhoods and stuff like that.
They're very green. They have yellow eyes. They're beautiful birds.
So you want to know the symbolism of the green parrot?
What?
It radiates healing energy because it's green. The parrot songs or words can help you open your heart chakra for the energy of forgiveness, growth, and compassion. That is why we now see the softer side of you today, because the singing of the birds softened you up from yesterday.
What the hell are you talking about?
That's
Heartbreak
it.
2 times.
I think that you have lost your mind.
we couldn't believe how many of them there were. And then there were 2 like stragglers that flew by themselves, but it was like right outside the studio.
I'm going to look up green parrots.
I did. That's where I got it. If you wonder about what your spirit animal is,
It's a green parrot.
your green parrot, healing energy.
It's called the Monk Parakeet, the green parrot.
Yeah.
Did
Are
you look? I
parakeets
thought you looked it
smaller?
up. No, but that's just what it's loose in Florida. It's called the Monk Parakeet. Smaller members of the parrot family.
I could not believe there were parrots living in the trees outside. So you know, when you're in school, you learn the 20-second elevator pitch, right?
I haven't learned that.
Have you ever learned the 20-second in business elevator pitch?
Elevator pitch, yeah, but yeah, basically selling yourself, enticing the person to actually keep the conversation.
So there was a man in England, businessman George Goodsmith, and he meets the Queen at a reception for his daughter who just opened a chocolate store in England. So the Queen comes by to do her community graces and says to this gentleman, so what do you do for a living? In his 20-second elevator speech, he says, I manufacture solar panels. You know what they did?
Why?
They ordered them.
They
What do you mean they ordered them?
The Queen ordered solar panels,
Yeah.
and she's talking about putting it. She has them at Balmoral Castle, and she's now thinking of putting them at Buckingham Palace.
It's about time.
Just from this 20-second meeting she had with this gentleman whose daughter opened a chocolate store, the Queen says, "Oh yes, let's hire him," and they did,
What
just
a-
like that.
I'm telling you, the kid that sells candles in Washington, D.C., I would like to hire that kid because he's in the hub of the United States.
Yep.
Every political guy is going to want to take a picture with him buying candles.
So can you imagine that? It's like, wow.
Can we name a candle per state? Here is the candle of New York.
What would
Here's
it
the
smell
candle
like?
of
A
Florida.
Subway?
It doesn't matter. It's just the name of it. It's called marketing genius.
Have you seen the new candles that McDonald's just came out with? They smell like a Big Mac.
Ugh, I
Ew.
don't know if I like that.
That's gross.
And they also just came out with Campbell's soup candles. It smells like, one smells like chicken noodle soup. One
That I
smells
don't
like
mind.
tomato and grilled cheese.
That I do mind.
Tomato and grilled
The
cheese
chicken
soup.
noodle, I may buy that candle.
So that is what McDonald's has just come out with. That is the new thing, is the specialized candles. This I posted. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
How do you take your hot dog?
Wait, it moves.
Wait, yes.
Where'd you get that? I never remember you doing this. You've lost your freaking mind.
The dancing,
Dancing hot dog.
dancing hot dog.
When did you get that?
I made it yesterday.
Oh, okay. I never saw that before.
Isn't that funny? It's like doing the dance.
Do what you did yesterday for that new show, Amy's show, that we did at the studio that you were showing me how to use that program.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What a blow up that thing was.
You've been using it?
Used it yesterday. Saw the numbers and the numbers today. Oh my God. I guess they put it out when it's supposed to go out. It was unbelievable.
You can download it as an app on your phone, too.
Okay, we need to talk. Don't
So-
tell nobody.
We can do all of those things.
Keep it secret.
There are things
Keep
to
drinking
do.
coffee.
Mark, this one I can't even drink this one. My
Just
cup
give it
is
a
a whole
slick.
lot
Give it a
better.
slick. Give it some white slick. Run to the
But I'll put
bathroom.
some hair in his chest, as my father used to say. Just
Now
I'm
that-
like, Dad, just what I don't need. Thank
That'll
you.
put hair coming out of his ears.
That's what you do not need, is all I can say.
Hairy ears. Would you date a guy with hairy ears?
If they like trimmed it,
Would you trim it for him? If it was love, would you trim it?
maybe. I don't know.
Is it offensive?
Lies. Lies. What? Would you trim
A
Chuck's
guy's
ears? Chuck's ears. Would you trim them?
No, but there have been times I'm like, you got a hair. Could you do something about it?
You wouldn't fix it?
Sometimes I would try and pull it.
What? There wasn't enough money?
But it was like unnecessary here. But like I'm a guy, so like I don't tend.
What, you have one
I
hair
don't
on your
tend to have,
chest?
like, I don't tend to need to shave this, so like I'm just relaxing out on the beach, and she's just pulling them out one by one.
On your chest?
Yes.
Oh,
That
Without you asking?
why?
vicious. I'm like, why are you doing that? She's like, yeah, you know, it's okay to be smooth. I'm like, it's okay to be smooth. You're plucking.
You got to go over to see Maria, Manscaping by Maria.
First of all, why didn't you say, okay, fair is fair. Now you lay down, let me take the hair out of your chest.
Oh,
I didn't. I
wow.
just got on
Tell me oh wow again.
Wow.
Hmm Because you know it's real.
No.
God don't like truth. I mean, God don't like ugly. Women, of course, they have hair on their chest.
No.
Every human being,
No, they
they're never
don't.
going to tell you they do. And the harder they tell you no, look closely, the more there is.
Oh my God! Can I throw this at you? Woo!
Throw it at him.
No ducks here. This is a no duck zone.
This is
I'll
a
say
no
from
duck zone.
From my experience, no. I don't-
From my experience, I have never met any woman.
So you met like a lumberjack woman.
No, I had a friend of mine. She was a lumberjack, but I'm not saying that. I'm saying that every human being may have one hair on their chest. Every human being.
No, but biologically, like women, I wouldn't think
Women do.
would have it.
You just gotta look for it, and then you pluck it. Then it happens. Look at the faces. Look at the faces in here.
Nasty.
Like they
That's just
deny,
gross.
deny,
Deny.
and the more they deny, the bigger the hair. Is all I got to say.
That is just bad. Is all I can say.
No,
No, thank you very much.
Yeah.
but you don't act like that around men who have hairy chests.
And I don't know
But there are
what-
men that manscape, right? They get their clipper and they just make it shorter and
Correct.
tame it out.
And then we scratch for the next 30 days.
Not shave it off, but just cut it like a haircut, so you don't.
Yeah, you
feel
trim it. You
Yeah.
use the Phobie. The
Floby. That was
Phobie.
hilarious yesterday. Do you
The
guys
Floby.
remember the Floby?
No, they're too young.
So there's a commercial for this hair. I think that's how you cut your hair.
1980. 1980.
And it's like a vacuum, and you put it in.
It is a
but they
vacuum.
curse
It's a
during the whole
vacuum.
commercial.
It's a vacuum attachment, right? And it has this thing like this, and it has blades inside of it. So it would take your hair, and it will cut it evenly into a short hair, and it does work.
It's like it sucks it up and it cuts it, and that's what it talks about the whole time: suck and cut. And I'm like, wow.
Like this kind of hair, or
Yes. See, Slick, it won't work on Slick's hair. Or maybe it will.
No, there's what is it? There's something that's out now for I'll say my hair. It's a brush and it has blades on it. So
How was that? You tried it?
no, I'm not gonna buy it.
Why?
You'd rather spend $100 on a haircut.
No, because I gotta go to
Look
my
at his
barber.
barber.
Me and my barber, we have
Let me cut your hair. I'll give you a 1.
a one. The same thing? Would you give me the same thing that he does?
I'll do better. Because I would care.
I have to go to my barber.
There was a-
We have a special.
I'm going to tell you, there was a girl I knew once, right?
What?
So she begged me to cut my hair. Because at that time I had hair. I had like hair like you. And I said, okay, but if you do this bad, we're done. And she says, no, I got this. The very first, you know that the shaver? And I'm saying to myself, why in the world would she have that? Now, I know women that take a comb and they use that. I've seen that. They've done that to me when I was younger. But this didn't have a comb. And she goes, nyah.
Lost your hair?
I ran out of that building never to be
You
seen
gotta
again.
call Dr. Sierra.
Dr. Sierra has, but I'm over. I can't get it done.
That's not true.
He said, it's too late for me.
It's never too late.
Never too late.
The thing is, you have to have enough hair for him to
I got-
transplant.
If I don't cut my hair, it goes all the way down to my.
It's the same follicle, so you have to have enough
Trust me.
living follicles that they can put them up there. And by-
These are dead follicles.
They're not dead.
They're fake.
You still have hair.
No, they refuse to be implanted.
So I'm not sure you have enough existing hair to put there.
Yes, I do.
Trust me. There's people like
That's what
now
I think is I'm
they
so
were
so
corn
sure.
dogs, and now they have luscious hair.
And then I asked him,
Style it.
I said to him, can I use hair from anywhere else? He said no.
No.
how do they do it?
They take it out
A
and they
robot.
plant it in.
A robot pulls out every follicle
Yeah, the follicle.
and
A
then they
follicle.
put it back in.
That sounds like it would be painful.
Well, there's blood, there's pain, and there are tears.
Amnesia, they call it
But at the end of the day, if I have hair like you, then it's worth the pain, right?
Just beautiful hair.
Thank you.
You guys have hair. Even this guy has hair. Let me see the top of your
Give me
head.
my coffee.
Slick.
I'm talking to Dr. Sierra.
Slick. Now would be the time, Slick.
I'm
Sarah.
talking to Dr. Sierra.
Tell him you want to be a guinea pig. He says, yo, I don't believe
No,
that.
but if it happens, I feel like that's just God's way of saying we're transferring you without hair, or like this is your next stage.
What are you going to do if you lose your hair? But, if you
I'll
lose
just
it,
be a
it's fine.
smooth guy.
This crap that I got going on, I can't stand it.
I'll just be a smooth
Like
guy.
the top is gone back practically, and then you have hair on the sides. I look like an animal from the forest.
What, your hair?
Yeah, I don't like that. If it's gonna go, let it all
You
go.
gotta get, what is it? Those things, those razors. What is it? My older brother has. He always does it in the morning. He shines up his.
When he buffs his head?
Yeah, but then that would make me look even older, and my big head would be even bigger.
All I hear in the morning is just buzz for like an hour.
I thought about it for 10 years. Maybe now, this coming year, I shave it all off. Not that I
You
have
say
much
that
to
every
shave
year, but
anyway.
you never wanted to have
I can
the
buy
funny
you a
tan.
buffer. I can buy you a buffer.
Yeah, but I could sit in the sun and put the cream on and all that, and then wait 2 weeks. I go in my hat. Nobody's gonna notice anyway.
That's true. No one would know. Except you see the bottom wouldn't be.
Yeah, but it's gray. I have grayed. I'm an old man.
So we can color it. There's lots of things you can do for that.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
color
Make
it.
it hot pink, lime green.
I seen guys color their hair in as orange.
Just don't do it
Yeah.
I
black.
said, "What the hell? Your bowls are the crown. What is that hair?"
Don't do it black. Don't do it.
It's because men can be.
I'm not
distinguished
black. I'm
that
a
way.
dirty blonde.
You are.
That's what they said.
You have blonde hair. Find me a picture.
I'm a dirty blonde. Oh, I can show you pictures of me with a
With
mustache.
Blonde hair.
I had a mustache. I
Wait,
had,
You had blonde hair.
yeah, like her,
Seriously?
and I had green in my eyes, and just like her.
Really? You didn't have brown hair.
Yeah, blonde hair.
You were blonde.
I had her color hair.
You did.
I did.
Gio, Freddie. we
No,
need some
Gio,
pictures.
Freddie, nobody.
How
My
do they all have
sister,
dark
my
hair?
brother,
They got dark hair.
my
You
brother.
were blonde?
Why don't you ask me one more
You were like
time?
Fabio. Like you went to the
I was
beach,
like-
Wow.
I was like Fabio. I had hair like her, same color, and then it started getting darker and darker and darker, and it got like your hair. No, not quite. That's too dark. But the funny thing is that when I was playing baseball, that kind of hair gets in the way. I had long hair like that, and so I cut it, and then I
You permed it.
permed it, and it was curly. So I used to wash and go like Gary Carter. Remember Gary Carter, the kid? He's my idol. And then I have auxiliary. Remember I was talking about John Travolta with the ducktail. Nobody knows. You know what a ducktail is?
Yeah.
You know what a ducktail is? It's a DA that goes to the back to a point. That's called a ducktail. And Angel, who happens to be a stylist, she knew what it was. So in the day, everybody was doing ducktail, right? And Freddie didn't want no ducktail. So I went out with the perm. And I was like, what a ruckus on campus, boy.
Wow.
People were mad at me because I wasn't like John Travolta. White
You had
suit.
blonde hair. It was like Fabio. Every time we went to the beach, it was kind of like
There was no Fabio in the day. That's a new thing.
Wow.
no, but true. Like
But I had hair like hers.
the ladies were looking.
I feel like I got to go back into the archives and find some pictures. I'm going to call Mimi.
Ask her. Listen, I've been dating since I'm 9.
Been dating since you're 9?
Ladies loved me when I looked
You and
like
Magda.
that. Oh, Magda. Magda, if you're watching.
Are you ready to wrap this up? Morning show fun, that it is.
It is live from the WNN studios. I wanted to touch base. Angel did a nice show.
Did a great job last night.
We had Launch Your Business with
Lucky.
Lucky
And DJ.
And DJ showed up when we did that.
DJ Ortiz.
We had Dr. Sierra was last night with the
Alana. Taps.
I show I'm a finicky eater, Alana.
We had Dr. Sierra. We had Lucky.
Well, that's some-
After that, I know.
You wanna
Rocky
tune
Mountain
in.
oyster. Ever heard of a Rocky Mountain oyster?
Mm-mm.
Well, apparently they serve them at the South Florida Fair, and they are not oysters.
No,
I
they're
might
not.
say.
What are they?
The one she had was a pig testicle.
Yeah.
Deep
No, it was
fried.
quite delicious. Quite
Is that
delicious.
sanitary?
I thought they used to sell lamb testicles because I've seen it in movies and everything else. I've never heard.
Why are we eating testicles? Why is this on the main dish?
I raised pigs when I was a young kid, and I remember them taking them off because they don't want to have puppies, right? And I don't remember nobody putting them in a bucket to
Deep
cook
frying
them.
and eating them?
No.
Why would you? It's genitalia. To be honest.
Well, I hear it's very. It makes you very fertile.
It makes you very fertile.
Make
God.
you fertile.
I thought you only do this on like shows like Fear Factor when it was a thing. Fear
Oh,
Factor used to do like bull situations. And
Yeah.
And you know, there's a section of that place that does crickets and stuff. I heard, and they chocolate covered crickets and stuff. She says 86 on that. I ain't going over there.
She's not going over there.
Exactly.
But she did an oyster.
She had
I'm
to.
sorry.
She had to because the other girl did it.
You're
The
past
other girl
point
is
of
from,
no return.
The other girl did
She
it.
was just like popping. I'm like, oh, I got that one.
She's a farmer. The other girl, the other one that won, and she's popping them like M&Ms. And she said, Alana, you gotta have this. And I says, I'm caught between a rock and a testicle.
Not so bad. All right, let's wrap this up. Have a great morning, everyone. Tune in today for a 12 o'clock show. We got Slick Speaks on what, Thursday night?
Thursday night, yes.
All right, more to come. We will see you in a little bit.
Don't be late. Thank you for listening to the morning show. As I go now to fill my mug, which is completely empty, I'm coffee out.
Your cup runneth over.
No,
Have
company dry.
a great morning, everyone. Stay safe, be kind to each other. Tune in for all of our other morning shows coming from Ant Media Productions, and then our afternoon show at 12 o'clock.
And always join us for more fun and laughs, because you know your day starts when you smile.
Have a great morning, and we'll see you in a little bit.
And don't be late.